guys, hopefully you were looking for a long video because that's exactly what you're getting today, because we got to take Shorty out to do some data logging in order to get our new custom tune from Black Bear Performance. So if you missed it, we recently did long tube headers on this truck, and in order to get it to run right, we need a custom tune. And since I had a good experience with them on Chomper, I decided to go back with them. Now, we did already have the auto cal because Chomper is now dyno tuned, so I didn't have to buy the hardware, but the tuning services still cost me $400, which is definitely not cheap, but their customer service is absolutely amazing. I've emailed them like 50 times already asking questions about this truck, and they email me back like within an hour every single time. It's absolutely amazing. And obviously I enjoyed the tune on Chomper as well, so it was kind of a no-brainer to go back with them. But today I'm going to walk you through the process of actually data logging your truck, because you have to do an initial data log in order to send off for them to look over and then write you a custom tune. Now, if you want to see how to do absolutely everything from unboxing your AutoCal to getting your programs on your laptop to transferring everything over, I'll have a link in the description because we went into great detail on the video with Chomper. So definitely go check it out after this video. It's very, very detailed. Let's go ahead and hop in here and get started. So obviously I've already got our AutoCal plugged into our OBD2 port. So we have power, but we need to go ahead and crank the truck up. Now we can go scan tool, down to data logging, record data, and then right here is our options, which I had to get all of this swapped over because it had Chomper's information on it, but we are E38 6-speed. So let's go ahead, click on that. Now I believe, oh, it says recording, so we should be good. And then once we stop, we're gonna hit the X. So right now, we're recording. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing out, throw the GoPro up, and we'll hit the road. All right, we are 3 minutes 36 seconds into this data log, finally hitting the freaking road. But we're gonna let the truck warm up, everything like that, before we do anything crazy, because obviously we want to have the transmission, everything warm. But one weird thing that's worth mentioning right off rip, it has in their notes, because once we get this, we got to send off all of our information about the truck and stuff. It says specifically to mention if your truck has ever been tuned by Diablo Sport, which obviously ours just was. I literally just swapped back in the last video or so to our factory tune. The things that we have to do is we'll do a couple pulls once everything gets warm, but we do want to drive 20-30 minutes, which is crazy. Does someone actually look over 20-30 minutes of data log recording, or do you think they have some kind of bot that, like, AI? I mean, they've been in business for freaking 40 years, so I doubt that. That's just crazy to even think, looking over that long of logs. But I guess they've, you know, gotten it down to pretty much science, I would imagine. So I think they tune 96 plus vehicles. I know they're specific for GM, but they might tune Ford, I'm not sure. But yeah, what's up with y'all? I don't know. I just figured, you know what, since this is just a data log, we'll just throw up the GoPro and just let it run. This be a freaking 20-30 minute video, maybe even longer than that, I guess, since I probably rambled on long enough in the beginning. I specifically remember going up this hill on Chomper's data log, which had the mud grabs on it, the 35s, and I was joking because they're gonna see like half throttle, but yet no acceleration in Chomper, which we do accelerate now. We're at only 2,500 RPMs. We gain it because Shorty's a beast and it's not held down by big heavy tires, kind of heavy wheels, but still much less weight. Freaking Shorty rips compared to mostly everything else. All right, we'll do a little mid-throttle acceleration here. Floorboarded this truck since the headers. Last video, or the video with Chomper data logging, we floorboarded it right there for the first time with headers, and it was the first time floorboarding that truck ever. And it surprised me pretty nicely how well it pulled. That was factory tune, just freaking letting her eat, which is exactly what we're fixing to do on here, because we are back on the factory tune, not on the Diablo Sport anymore. Even though it was running really good on there, but this is just going to be factory flex fuel tune with 93 octane in it, long tube headers, and my foot to the floor. off that little turn. That wasn't great. Wasn't great because she's already shifted up a gear, so we didn't have like that initial hit. Dude, I hadn't done a manual romp. I hadn't done a manual romp. Should we do that? Fourth. Third. Let's go down to 50. Ooh, 4,000. Let's go. Alright, we're being wild. We're wilding out here. We're gonna get in trouble. Let's chill out. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still used to the F-150, which if you drove like that, it would just absolutely wreck you. And it was just a E85 tuned 5 liter. But that 10 speed, boy, that 10 speed, holy crap. I've been missing it. I ain't gonna lie. I've been really considering getting back into maybe the 24 F-150 because it's a, you know, it's a little bit different. I've been debating on doing that. But I don't know if I really want to get back into it, or, I mean, it'd probably be a single cab. But everybody's doing freaking single cab. I say everybody. There's like, I don't know, 10, 20 people that do social media, and they're all getting single cab F-150 because they freaking rip. And who knows when the last V8 will be, because Ram's killed it. Chevrolet, GMC has, you know, GM has said that they are doing the next generation of V8, which is amazing. Love you, GM, for that. Ford has not announced that they're discontinuing the 5 liter because they'd have to do that in the truck and the Mustang. So apparently everybody is just twin turbo V6, let it rip. I got torque, don't care what it sounds like. It's sad, dude. It's sad. I'd rather something slow that just screams. So that's why I'm in this 2011 5.3 because it's definitely not fast, but she sounds good. She's gonna sound real good. I ordered the muffler. Probably next week we'll go, once we get this, I still gotta get in alignment. We're wearing my tires out. I gotta get in alignment. So we'll get this sent off, get our new tune. Maybe we'll go to the alignment shop in between now and them getting back with a new tune. That would probably make sense. I got traffic in front of me if you're wondering. Because I need to get this thing aligned. It's gonna drive better aligned, and obviously we're not gonna be ruining our front tires, which I need to put on the back. Then we'll do some burnies, we'll smooth them out because they're starting to cup. I'm yapping, y'all. I'm yapping, but you know what? It's just gonna be one of those videos. I'm trying not to have a bunch of dead air, and so that involves me just rambling off the top of my dome. We got a freaking bus up here. Dadgummit, don't need a bus in my datalog. Maybe we hang a left here. Hang a left. Do we? Yes, we're gonna take a left. We're gonna take a left because the bus is got us messed up. So, hey partner, dude, that guy had some wicked mutton chops or whatever they call it. I mean, they were thick, nothing right here. Them mugs was huge. There's no way y'all saw it on camera. It was just, golly, that was crazy. That was wild. I've not seen facial hair like that on a man or a woman, possibly ever in person, to be honest. That was crazy. I guess we should turn the air on too, just so they can see how the truck acts with that. Do we want an F1? I do, but I also want a 16 to 18 6.2 Silverado High Country, because that's my dream truck. I think it would be awesome, but at the same time, it's like, it's just not the same performance. The 5 liter with the 10 speed just freaking outperforms even the 6.2 of the GM world. 4-wheeler, that makes me think about 4-wheeler content. I don't know if that's came out yet, if the parts have come in, but thinking about getting a 4-wheeler. Not sure if we want to go sport quad or something for the mud. Obviously they make things like the, you know, Can-Am that can do both, be freaking fast as crap ripping through the fields, a lot of fun, but then also go in the mud. But I don't want to pay, like, I mean, you're spending what, 8,000 plus for one used, and if you want to buy new, that's like 12 to 15. There's no way I'd buy a truck before that. I'm thinking like a little sport quad, Z400, something, little wheeling machine, have a blast with. I've had several in the past, absolutely loved them. Maybe a Raptor though, because we can make it right real fast. Because Z400s, I mean, you can do a bore kit on everything on them, but you're not gonna make them real fast. 450X Woods version, and it ripped. It was an absolute monster, but it was so high strung that you couldn't just, I mean, I still did slow wheelies and stuff on it, but it just wasn't the same. And I think a Raptor would be, never had a Raptor, I think it'd be awesome. I would love a LTR 450 or Suzuki's, because they look the best of all sport quads, but they're extremely unreliable at this age, and they haven't made them in a long time. Yeah. Rest in peace to the old 450s that all the brands have forgotten about. This is not a four-wheeler. Okay, it is. This is a talking about anything kind of yapping video. We're 18 minutes in. There's a car behind us. Hopefully they turn, because we're going to absolutely blast down this road up here to end off our data log. All right, data log, you're recording. We're going to go. We want you to have as much data as possible. And let's go. Out pretty good. It doesn't seem too unhappy. I mean, it's not got like crazy quick shifts anymore or anything like that anymore. I mean, it didn't have crazy quick shifts with the Diablo tune either. It just had like a little bit more. But it doesn't freaking send the RPMs to the moon and not move you like it does in Betty. I got to get a new transmission for that thing, because I think it'd be a lot of fun to get Betty like performance oriented. Because it's two-wheel drive, we could easily, you know, do some gears in it. We could do the same kind of crap to this, cam it, maybe turbo it, maybe boost it. I don't know. We'll see. 20 minutes in. All right, so we're getting to the end. Maybe we'll do one more up here, like a little half throttle. I mean, how long was that even? Well, it went like 45, which is the speed limit. That was definitely 3 to 4 seconds of full throttle for sure. But we gotta do that as well, and then they can start writing us our new tune. I'm so ready for this thing to not sound flow mastery. I mean, it sounds good on the outside. It's pretty quiet. Yeah, y'all probably saw the video. I'm ready for it to not have the flow masters on it for sure. For freaking sure. It says specifically to not turn your truck off before you quit the log. So we want to go ahead and just hit the X. Data logging saved. There she is, boys. So, oop, okay. Sorry about it. All right. So now it should be saved on there. Let's get back to the farm. We can get those two files pulled off if they want as well, and then we'll get them on our laptop. We are going to be sending off our factory engine and transmission tune. So let's go down to Tune Tool. Click that. Let's go to Tuning, Read Tune. Then we want to go E38, which is going to pull our engine. We're done. Now, so it's saved. Switching off ignition, switch off ignition, and wait for the countdown. Okay, so go ahead. Switch off our ignition, but we're not done. We are going to let this power down though. Okay, so let's switch our ignition back on, read tune, but we want to run or read 6-speed. So same deal with the transmission tune, saving that onto the AutoCal. Probably about another 3 minutes. Our factory transmission tune has been saved. Let's go ahead, switch our key back off, let this power down. Then we're going to need to pull them from here onto our Windows-based laptop. Now that we've done our data logging and saved our factory engine and transmission tune files, we need to go ahead and connect our AutoCal to a Windows-based laptop. Hit check to approve. Then you want to go to your EFI Live V8 Explorer. Go ahead and create you a new folder on the desktop just to make things simple. Come on. All right. Now we just want to go to Scan. And right there is our data log. The two above is the ones from Chomper, but this E38 6-speed, that is going to be our data log from what y'all just saw. So then you want to go down to Read, and there is our factory engine tune file, and there's our factory transmission tune file. That is the one from Chomper, just the engine on that generation. I think it on 4 speeds. I don't think you send in the transmission tune. I think that's just on the 6-speed trucks, 8-speed. Don't know about a 10-speed. I know for sure on the 6 speeds. Anyways, so yeah, you just want to copy that guy, paste them over, drag them over, whatever, to your folder. Same with, of course, that Datalog. Just copy and paste it over to your folder. Then you want to go ahead, open up your email, get the right address to send to, attach those 3 documents. And then I'll put on screen a list of things you need to tell them in order for them to basically know what they're working with. So year, make, model, your mileage, what you're going to use the truck for, obviously what mods you have. So I let them know everything with this truck. And I told them, you know, basically this is going to be my fun, go to the drag strip occasionally, just weekend fun burnout truck, just to goof off in and just want it to run proper. And I requested to not have firm shifting because I don't like when a factory transmission truck is tuned to shift hard. Like Chomper with the Corvette servo, I like the way it shifts, but with this stock trans, I don't want it shifting real hard like it has on a previous tune, possibly. Anyways, that was my big request with that. Well, not big request, that was just, hey, I'd rather it not shift hard. So don't put a firm shift tune on it. Yeah. Anyways, so I got that email sent off to them. Hopefully within a couple days, they'll send us our new tune that will get everything squared away and Shorty running like a freaking champ. And we'll go out and test it and see what the long tubes did for our 1/8 mile and 1/4 mile. Hopefully decreased it by quite a bit. I think it's going to. What else? I don't know. It's kind of a scary process, but once again, if you want to see how to download everything, all the steps, I'll have a link in the description. And if you have any issues, dude, just email them. They'll get back with you. They'll send you a link to the exact part of the page that tells you what to do, and you'll get through it. It's not that big a deal. So yeah, that's our video, boys. So hopefully you did enjoy. Definitely leave a like if you did. And with that said, I'll see y'all in hopefully a very soon video. Tuning this thing, it's gonna be sick.